I've always believed work should be simple. Show up, do your job, go home. I never expected it to feel like a chessboard. My name's Eric, and I work in project management at a mid-sized marketing firm in Chicago. I liked my job. I liked the structure. I liked knowing where I stood. Then Megan joined our team. Megan had this effortless confidence, the kind that made people lean in when she spoke. Smart, quick, funny. Within a week, she had inside jokes with half the office, including me. I told myself it was nothing, just coworkers getting along. Then there was Jason. Jason had been with the company longer than I had. He was polished, ambitious, and always seemed 2 steps ahead of everyone else. We weren't exactly friends, but we worked well enough together, until the Harrington account landed on our desks. It was the biggest client the firm had signed all year. Whoever led it successfully would almost certainly be promoted. Our manager called Megan, Jason, and me into her office. "I want the 3 of you collaborating," she said. "This needs to be flawless." Collaborating. That word sounded cooperative. It wasn't. At first, everything felt professional. Late meetings, shared documents, brainstorming sessions that turned into debates. Megan and I clicked creatively. Jason handled strategy. One night, after everyone else had left, Megan and I stayed behind to polish a presentation. The office was quiet, just the hum of the lights above us. "You and Jason don't really trust each other, do you?" she asked casually. I hesitated. "I trust him to do what benefits him." That's honest. There was something in her tone that made me wonder which side she was really on. A week later, I walked into the conference room early and saw something that stopped me cold. Jason and Megan were already inside, laughing. Not work laughing, comfortable laughing. Jason's hand rested lightly on her shoulder. I stepped back before they noticed me. So that's what this was, I thought. I spent the rest of the week wondering if I'd misread everything. Had Megan stayed late because of the project, or because it helped her align with whoever looked strongest? Then things got worse. Our draft strategy, the one I'd spent days refining, was presented to our manager by Jason, alone, with only minor adjustments. "And Jason's going to take the lead on implementation," she announced in the team meeting. I felt my face burn. Afterward, I cornered Megan. "Did you know about this?" I asked. She looked genuinely surprised. "No, I thought we were all presenting it." I wanted to believe her, but I'd just seen her with him. 2 days before the final client pitch, everything shifted. Megan called me into a small meeting room and shut the door. "You need to see this," she said, sliding her laptop toward me. It was an email chain. Jason had been forwarding our internal drafts, my drafts, to a competing agency. An agency where, coincidentally, he had a former colleague. My stomach dropped. "He's setting himself up," Megan said quietly. "If this account fails here, he walks into that firm with insider knowledge." I stared at her. "Why are you showing me this?" She crossed her arms. "Because I'm not playing that game." That's when I realized something. She hadn't been aligning with him. She'd been watching him. We went straight to our manager with the evidence. Jason denied everything at first. Said it was a misunderstanding. Said the emails were taken out of context. But digital trails don't lie. By the end of the day, his access was revoked. By the end of the week, his desk was empty. I expected to feel victorious. Instead, I felt unsettled. Because there was one more thing I didn't understand. That evening, as Megan and I finalized the pitch, now just the 2 of us, I finally asked, "When did you find out about him?" She hesitated. "About a month ago." "A month? You waited that long?" "I needed proof," she said calmly. "If I'd accused him without it, I would have looked threatened, or emotional, or worse." I studied her differently then. You let me think you were working with him. She didn't deny it. I needed him to underestimate us. Us. That word lingered. The presentation the next morning was flawless. Clear, strategic, confident. The client signed a long-term contract on the spot. A week later, our manager called me in. You and Megan will be co-directors on the account, she said. You handled a difficult situation with professionalism. Co-directors. Not just her, not just me. Us. Months later, I still think about how quickly I misjudged everything. I thought Megan was playing me. I thought Jason was just competitive. I thought I understood the board. The truth was more complicated. Megan had been 3 moves ahead, not to manipulate me, but to protect the work, and maybe herself. As for us, we never rushed into anything. We built trust the slow way, through long meetings, honest disagreements, and shared victories. Whatever this is between us now, it isn't built on suspicion. It's built on clarity. In the workplace and in relationships, assumptions are more dangerous than rivals. Trust isn't about who smiles at you. It's about who stands beside you when it matters.